What's going on, everybody? Chase with IW Hockey, and I'm here with Itan from Alkali Hockey. We have your very exciting new fire line in front of us. Really exciting technologies that I can't wait to get into. But let's talk about fit profile first and foremost. How would you describe it?
For myself, I have a wide foot, so this boot actually fit perfectly right when I put it on. Basically, any other boot that I put that's not width or wide hurts my feet right off the gate. So I'm on these skates about 8 hours a day, training at my facility, and so far so good.
And if you had to classify it from like low, medium, or high volume, where would you classify it?
I'd say medium. Yeah, just right off the gate, medium, yeah.
And what I really liked is just how tight that heel lock is too, really kind of cinched my foot into the boot nice and comfortably. But let's talk about these boots as well. So both the Fire 1 and the Fire 2 both have this one-piece composite, which is really exciting. Tell me a couple key features that you feel when you're skating in the one-piece compared to a traditional two-piece.
For the one piece alone, I would just basically just say, it just fits like it should fit, just like one fit. Doesn't feel like anything's loose or anything like that, but at the same time, just, enjoying the way it looks, the way it feels, and, just making sure it's steady when I'm skating,
Definitely, and a lot of that has to do with that pro composite material. Like you said, looks really sweet, but you feel it out on the rink as well. It's nice and stiff. That's why I really like they included these little comfort pads up at the top here. But as you can tell, we're out here testing it. I'm already sweating. Good thing we at least have a vented toe cap. So maybe walk me through something that you experience when you're skating.
So far, it's kind of like some of the skates that I've skated on before. Nice and light. There's no pain at the toe, really. But at the same time, it's just, like any other skate. Does the job, and it fits well. There
you go. So like I mentioned, the 1 and 2, basically the boots are exactly the same, one piece, great tongue on it, great liner. Really the difference between the two are the chassis. So walk me through maybe the differences here, starting with that Fire 1.
Well, it's a favorite of mine is the high-low, so we go off the bat with that. And the new technology they have on this chassis, which is super light, which I can feel on it as well. And then when I'm skating, the big thing is just being able to stop on a dime and knowing that it's going to support me. And
and that has to do with those, I think they're called Iris wheels, right?
Yeah, the Iris, yeah. So
they're dual pour, so like you said, gives you that grip, but also that top end speed. And then as far as bearings go, what do we have inside there?
I believe we have the Swiss here. So the Iris and the Swiss together is a good combo. Right off the gate, they're game ready. So just like when I experienced it for the first time, put them on, skated at the dojo, started ripping some stops, and couldn't even tell.
And so like we've already mentioned, the same boot in the Fire 1 that we find in the Fire 2, just speaking how much value we see at this second price point in the Fire 2. Big differences, what's going on below the boot. So walk me through the main difference that we see between these two price points.
Well, you're gonna have the high-low on the Fire 1s and the Fire 2. For being a mid-level, maybe beginner skater, it's gonna be nice just to be leveled right off the ground, right? Instead of feeling that rocker or that high-low effect that it has on the Fire 1s. But first of all, I think that's a good skate to start off on, get going, and it looks good, feels comfortable, it gives you the support, and you're ready to play.
So, and unlike the Fire 3, this is probably someone who's actually starting to play hockey, not so much just recreational skating. Walk me through why that's so key to find these wheels and the bearings on this Fire 2.
Well, the main thing in the game is grip, right? You want to be able to stop on a dime, being able to roll. Where you, for an example, you buy some skates at Walmart. Those wheels are not rolling, right? So this right here gives you a chance. It feels like a mid-level player where you're able to compete and hang with the competition wherever you're playing. And just basically it's a good skate to get going and not spend too much out of the pocket.
And so like we mentioned, maybe that new to hockey, casual hockey player, this is a little bit more suited for that first time player or first time skater really learning just how to get out here and learn that stride. So, we have a very traditional compression molded boot. Just walk me through why this is such a good choice for that casual new to skater rather than a hockey player.
casual, beer league guy that stopped playing hockey, playing competitive hockey, now getting back into it. Great skate just to get back into it. Again, you can use this skate as like training purposes. Basically take it out on trail and go training there. But yeah, no, at the same time, solid boot. Like with the technology that's come along so far now, these skates right now are, I mean, even though like the lowest end, they're still good to be able to, you know, get your practice on and get out there.
And they're going to be comfortable. They're not going to take a long time to break in right away. These are ready to skate, right?
For sure.
Well, Itan, thank you so much for coming out here and walking us through the exciting new Fire line.
All right, cool. Thanks for having me.
And for you at home, I want to check out all of the Alkali skates. Make sure you head over to inlinewarehouse.com.